Hi guys, this is my Syngonium Pink Splash, and this is the second one that I'm trying to propagate. This was trimmed about 5 days ago, so very, very fresh. And everything that I did use and is currently using for this particular clipping is going to be in the description section, so do check that out. All of my social media accounts are in the description section as well, so I hope you want to connect. Everything that I did use right after the clipping will be in the description section, and what she is in, the medium, because I'm not successful with water propagation, and so I use cocoa coir, and again, everything that I use is going to be in there, and I'm almost 100% successful with my clippings and propagation. So as you can see now, and I really wanted to show you guys, because this happened on my my first one too. It will yellow, and that's kind of normal. That's normal because that leaf is it's most likely just going to die and supply the nutrients for more root growth. Because just to think about it, there is no roots in this particular plant. It is just the leaf and then the node, and of course, this part right here, I forgot what it's called. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be trimming them. And I usually trim around here, right above here. So I trim right above here. That's just my personal preference. Some people want to trim lower. That you could do that too. The reason that I do that is new leaves usually sprout right here. I'm going to show you right there, just like this one right here. But this sprouted right before I clipped. And that's the reason why I keep it there. That's it. I mean, you can actually trim it all the way down here if you want to. That's just my personal preference. I just prefer it right here, like right above it. So I'm just going to trim that. And what I've noticed with clippings and propagation, if you want to leave a leaf and they start to wilt and die, that's when I try to trim them up. Before then, I leave them there. And the reason that I leave them there is because I prefer that. And some of the nutrients that the leaf or leaves have stored can go direct to trying to build the root system. Kind of like, what would that be? Energy or I'm trying to think of the word. Anyway, resource to kind of build it down there. And then after it starts to, go kind of not so pretty and healthy anymore, that's when I trim them up. So I try as much as possible to the last drop. So the next time I will be showing this video will be probably an update if they all root, once they all root, and of course when I will put them in separate pots. And this is just this is all pink splash. I don't know if you could see a little bit of the pink on there. You can see some of the pink still. And I just want to document that on my vlog because when she starts to sprout new baby leaves and all that, we're going to see the splash as well. So, if you guys are curious, I do get a ton of questions about my propagation station. My propagation station, unfortunately, does not receive any natural light. It's just this spot in my home that will be away from everything. And I just don't really have a spot for propagating or... Bless you.
Thank you.
That was my son. But so the only spot that I do have is where it just doesn't get any natural light, like 0%. So I keep my lights on, which is going to be in the description section when I wake up and right before I go to bed. So usually between 12 to 16-hour days. Average, I would say between 12 to 14. It just depends on my day. That's very typical. If you hit the 12-hour mark, that's the minimum. If you do a little bit more, that's okay. You don't want to do 24 hours. You don't want to do too much because plants do need to rest too. And underneath this planter, which I just put it here for now because of the video. But when she is downstairs, she sits on top of a heat mat 24/7. That heat mat does not get unplugged or turned off It is on 24/7, unlike the light. I think that does kind of help because the area that my propagation station is can be cold all year round due to it never gets any kind of natural light at all. So it's always going to be chilly in there. It is also on my counter, on my kitchen counter. So it's pretty safe. I think I've had a heat mat. I was asked this very recently. I have my heat mat on, and I think it's been like over 2 years. I did upgrade not too long ago, just the bigger size. That was it. It's just because I enjoy propagating so much that I was running out of room and it was getting too crowded, and I had to wait like every month or so when I can vacate one of the pots and I can clip and propagate more. So now I technically have 2, but so far I only need the 1, but it's much larger. And I will link that down below. Don't worry, guys. If you guys have any questions in regards to what I do, how I do it, all that good stuff, if I haven't shown you guys, let me know down in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys all the time. I will, hold on. I will clip them. I don't have a stand, so I will have to clip them right now. And I will show you guys what happens after. So now I have clipped all of the existing leaves that were just turning yellow and slowly dying. And the reason that I do that is I want the plant to really focus on growing the root system now versus trying to fix the leaves. I don't want to do that. So this is what they look like now, and this is how long they are. And don't worry, I just use like gardening shears, and this is what it is. I'm going to link it down below as well if you guys are curious. Again, everything that I do have used for this particular clipping and plant and project is linked down below in the description section. Everything that I have been using to water with her will be in the description section as well. Anything else, guys, that I forgot to mention, let me know down in the comment section. I water when the top part is dry like soil. I would say top 1/4 inch. When it comes to syngoniums, it usually takes it's only been 5 days. Oh, it's very, very quick. Like I'm tugging it right now and I can tell it already grew some roots and it's only been 5 days. I think syngoniums do clip and propagate and root much quicker than pothos. Pothos can take sometimes between 7 to 14 days. This one only took, I don't even know if it started yesterday to root, but if you could see, I'm trying to tug it and it's stuck on there now. So that means that there is a root system. I wouldn't really recommend you do this every day. You might want to check it when it does do it once in a while. So every single one of them has rooted. And you don't want to yank it too hard. Just a gentle tug. And the reason you don't want to yank it too hard is because let's just say the roots just started to grow on day 2 and today is day 5. And 3 days of growing new root system is very, very fragile. So you don't really want to do, I mean, even with an established plant, you don't really even want to tug really hard. But it's even more fragile in this stage. So be very, very gentle and very careful. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.